Well, hello, it's Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I am here tonight to share a template. And normally we do a card template, but with Christmas coming, I thought that maybe it would be nice to also have as a gift card template. So, with that, that is what we are going to do tonight. So, if you're catching me live, be sure to comment because I'd love to know that you're there and you can participate with me. It's always more fun to do with somebody, even if it's live. Next best to in person. And then if you're catching the replay, either later on Facebook or on YouTube, please do comment too. I'd love to be able to see what you learned and where you're from. And there's Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Nice to see you again. Excellent. Well, as you know, I usually have a template file and I also have some gift card templates. And so what you're going to see here, of course, is old, which means we don't have the paper and we don't have this set anymore. But some of you may remember oh, it's Vicky. Hello, Vicky. And Yvonne, all the way from Mexico, and Jenny. Oh, Jenny from the mall. Hi, Jenny. So this here is the whimsical trees, as you may remember. And in this one, you can see I embossed the background here. And I've added some dies. And of course, you open it up. And here is a space that you can write, as well as this is where you can insert your gift card. Oh, and it's Linda. Hello, Linda. Fantastic. And I guess I should say to those that don't know, I am Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Vancouver Island, Canada. So here we go. I am going to actually, I've kind of prepped, I think about four of them. So I would love to be able to show you not just the template, but using some of our current papers and dies and just give you a whole load of a whole bunch of ideas so that you can look at what you got at home and give you lots of ideas. So here we go. So the first one, and for the measurements, as always, I will post them on my blog by tomorrow, and then you will have the measurements and all the recipe for what we're going to make tonight. Now there will be some variation with colors, obviously, because we're going to do a variety. But here we go. This is the basic template for. Oops, it's got to go this way for our gift card holder. Now, this particular one, we used to have a corner rounder. And if you still have a corner rounder, you obviously can still do that as well. It is not necessary, and I'm going to show you why we don't have to. And before I get started, I'm going to show you an example. If I can grab one here, of one that I did do. Um, and this one here is using the Make a Difference paper that had these bears as well as the trees that you could cut out. So in this particular one, I used the timber embossing folder. And of course, there's our lovely bear that punches out of the paper. And of course, you can open it up and there you have a gift card holder. So isn't that ever cool? So easy, but isn't it nice to be able to have something that you could do a whole variety? Now, we're going to do a little bit of making one, and then I'm going to show you a whole lot more. So hang tight. So here we go. I've got several different pieces, and you can help me choose. But this particular one, I used our beautiful Christmas Wishes embossing folder. And when I did it, I don't have my folder in front of me. I just made sure because it's a little area that it had kind of something that I really wanted on the front. So I got the whole word Christmas in here and the gifts. And of course, whether the gifts show or not, that's okay. So we're going to start by putting, so there's a smaller side and a bigger side. We want to be able to adhere this to the top part, which is the biggest part. So I love to use my embossing or liquid glue. And when I am using an embossing plate that I have embossed onto this paper, I really do like to use the glue because it does get into all those little crevices and it does stick really, really well. So we're going to stick that on there. We want to center it in there like that. Okay. And then now the next piece is a little bit smaller, and this is actually the Joy of Christmas specialty paper. As you can see, it's got a little flashy gold on it. And we're going to do the same now and adhere that to the bottom piece. So this is a really easy template, and you may want to customize it for different people. And I would say the hardest part is figuring out ideas as to, at least it was for me, to what I was going to put on it. So hopefully this is going to give you lots of ideas tonight. So now, when we close this up to do the gift enclosure, do not put your adhesive on this side. Only put your adhesive here, because then you're not going to exceed past. You love that folder, I know, and it will be leaving us. So yes, we got to grab it quick if we don't have it. So here we're going to put just, I don't want to move the glue too far in. I want to make sure that the glue or whatever adhesive, you could use tear and tape as well, something pretty strong. And we want to be able to just put that down in the two corners. So just like that. Okay. And of course, it's going to take a little more time to set, but that's okay. So now here we have our basic folder with the gift card holder. And now we just need an inside. So here is a plain piece for inside. Now you did notice that with this bear, because this was cut out of the paper, actually I fussy cut that little tree, but you could stamp a tree. You could stamp whatever you like inside. And if you are going to stamp it, it's always best to stamp before you glue it on, because if you make a boo-boo, you can always turn it around. But I'm going to leave a little more room for the person to do writing here. And I'm on screen. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to center that and put that on there. Okay, so now the inside is all done. And because our words are going landscape, I want this one to be able to go landscape. So I did think of my gingerbread man. And I guess if we cut off the top, he could still go on there. So I need your help to decide. Should we put the Santa hat? Or should we put the gingerbread man? Tell me what you think. Okay, and while you're doing that, I'm going to show you another one. So just like this particular, the cute little gingerbread man, I know that's my favorite. So you can see here, I use the embossing folder going landscape, but some of these, like the stocking, is a little bit too long. So I just made sure that I put my piece in here that is going to make sure that it's going portrait. Oh, everybody likes a gingerbread man. Yoo-hoo! So this is another idea that you can do here. All right. Everybody's gingerbread man. Okay, we'll take another look at that in a minute. Okay, so let's just cut off. I like it that they give you the choice of being able to have the tag, and but the option is, of course, you can just trim that off, and there he is. Now, as you know, this is one of my absolute favorites, and I was very sad to see the Last Chance full list. And my favorite bundle, which as you know, I've used a lot, Sending Cheer, is going to be leaving. So it's one that I've used a lot. If you like it, this is your chance. But we're going to put him on there. Of course, we have to have his head under there, but his feet can tuck over a bit. So I'm just not going to put the dimensionals down at the bottom. but we're going to put one on each hand and near the top part of his legs. Okay, and then we'll take these little doodads off of here. All right. Does anybody else have that sending cheer set? I'm a fanatic gingerbread lover. Okay, I think we're going to actually stick them on just like that. Okay, isn't he cute? Now, one thing that I did not do when I made this one last year is I didn't have an enclosure, but I did find quite a while ago, I found on Amazon, they have these Velcro little dots and they actually do stick. I've been very frustrated with dollar store ones or different ones that I've purchased, and they just don't do it. But these actually really do work. You can actually close and open it, and it works. So as you see, I put it in the middle here, and now I've stuck the other one on top, which means as I close it, it's going to be exactly in the same spot. And then you have your Velcro, just like that. And of course, then you can add your embellishments. Which should we use, ladies? Should we use not the blue and the green, but there is a nice white, iridescent white, or we could use the red. So another one you can help me with. Oops, he popped. Didn't close it. So going back to this one also has, as I wait for your answer, this here has that shiny paper. If you can see, oh yeah, there it's shiny. It's shiny. The red, okay. So I used the red on this one as well. They're very flat embellishments. Okay, so let's get some of these glittery, snowy ones. Let's put one there. And let's see, one over here. And of course, you always try to keep it in threes. No, I'm going to put it right down there. It's easier on the eye. So there we go. Now we have a gift card holder. And of course, if you wanted to put a sentiment on there too, you could have moved the gingerbread man over and then you would have had space for a sentiment as well. So there is one. Okay, we saw that one already. Now, another way that you can do this. Where's my other sample to show you? Oh, right here. So I flipped it this time and I put the embossing here on the bottom, and I used our very cute, I should say, designer paper. So with that, now what we can do is, of course, we have to, last time I think I had this already scored, but it's scored, pardon me, but it's just not, I haven't used the bone folder. Okay, so now here are the bigger parts on the top. So because we want to be able to have the designer paper to show off that gorgeous little cute little bear, and I don't know if you can see it there, there's a little bunny helping him put up the star. Absolutely adorable. So we're going to put this here on the top piece. Got some in my eye. Oh. Okay, so now center that in there. Okay, now this one I did put a piece of balmy blue of the special ribbon that went in the suite, but I'm not going to on this one, just so you can see the difference. Now, the other thing that I did is I used the snowflake embossing folder on this, and I put several into the folder at one time. And what's actually kind of nice is then you can choose on this one, do you want to have just less snowflakes or do you want to have more snowflakes? So kind of nice that you get a choice. I don't know, let's just use the one with more. Not that we want more snow, but it does look good for the polar bear. So we're going to put that all around. And now more snow on the bottom. Now we're going to adhere this on there like that. Okay, don't forget, we've got to make this into a gift enclosure. So now we're going to put a little bit of glue just on this part. Remember, not on the middle part. And that way we're not going to have excess. I am going to get my silicone mat just in case some oozes out the side, which, see, look, it did. Good timing. Good catch. So now we got that. And now we're going to put this piece on. And again, oh, I just thought of something. Oh, I just thought of something as I went to glue this. I normally say stamp first. Did I have our Berry Cute? I can't resist. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab my Blondie Blue ink. Look at this cute little bear. You know, I think he would be just the right size. And now I don't have my block in front of me. Reach! It's a little big, but that's okay. I'll put this little guy on here. Oh, nothing wants to work for me tonight. Okay, and because he's looking to the left, I am going to stamp him on this side. But isn't that cute? So that's how you can use a stamped image also on there. Okay, so now look at that. And of course, then you would just put your Velcro on again. But all we need is some embellishments. We're going to use the blue. I think the blue looks nice on with the blue. I don't want to put it on the bear's butt. That would not be good. That's the only thing with this paper. That would actually be a good spot to put a sentiment if you wanted. We'll put it down there. Okay. How about maybe up there? Okay. Now we'll move these guys over here for now. So there is the difference between those two. I know the bears. Yeah, that would be funny. Little focus on the wrong thing. Hey, Leanne. Okay. So now we still got another one or two actually left here. Oh my goodness. 3. I don't know how many I've got. I've got too many choices, obviously. There's so many things. So I'll just show you even if we don't make them all. But here, again, we want to just crease the edges. And you can see my sending cheer again. Oh boy. I do love that one. And this one actually has music notes. This is the Joy of Christmas paper. And of course, that one will be leaving us too. I went the wrong way. So we're going to put this one down here. I know it's more red on red, but that's okay. It's Christmas time. And right, this one we want to put this way. Now talk about gingerbread man. Look at that cute little gingerbread man on there. Oh dear. Yes, I'm getting excited about Christmas and making our gingerbread houses and gingerbread men. That's my son Freddie's favorite Christmas activity. What a wonderful tradition. Okay, so here we have this part. And again, as you know, we just glue here. Do not put it in the middle. You only want it here so that we can only have the glue going where it needs to be. So here, oops, and it seeps out. That's why if you use your silicone mat, it definitely helps. And then this is, again, one of the presents that you can just change the colors. I have done, of course, the green with the red, but in this case, I have the red with the green, and we would just pop that in there. Yeah, exactly. I know we would think of opening it this way, but you know, the fact is with the gift card in there, I mean, you can still pull out. You don't have to pull it this way to pull out. So yeah, it just gives you some more ideas. And again, depending on what dies you're wanting to use, because you could use it that way, but to me, it doesn't look quite as nice as going this way. So it's kind of cool to have those opportunities. Okay, I'm going to skip a few steps, but you know some of them. I'm just going to get to the ideas, to give you more ideas, and then you'll see all my finished gift cards on my blog tomorrow. And actually, I am making a fair number of these also because I am in a market this weekend. So that way they can be available for sale. So, got lots of Christmas cards. That part I did not have to make any new ones for. And I had hoped to have lots of Christmas crackers, but you're not going to believe it. My Christmas cracker pulls didn't come in on time. And so I'm not going to have a wide variety for sale. That kind of bums me out, but what do you do, right? It is what it is. So we're going to put that one on there. So I think that color looks really, really pretty. This one also has music notes. That's what's nice about this Joy of Christmas paper. And actually, if you use that paper and a different color cardstock, we have the embossing folder. And I think I even had, nope, I don't have it here. I must have left it over there. But we've got the embossing folder as well that we can use. And then you have music notes. Okay, so we're going to put this guy on here. And this means that we could put an image either going landscape or portrait. So we're going to put, and the nice thing, well, the Christmas wishes, you definitely, well, you don't have to, but it does look nicer if they're, especially for this tiny area, if it's more landscape or portrait. But snowflakes, it doesn't matter. You can just put them on and you can decide later which way you want to do it. But what I wanted to do here is, here's our Christmas trees. Now I'm going to, oops, I forgot. Where did I put them? Right here. Ah. And, oh, did I put away my color? I did. I was being too efficient. I put it away already. Oh, dear. So again, this is where I would use a sponge dauber. And here's Garden Green. And if you saw me, boy, I'm losing track which week it was. I think it was last week. And I did the tree. Well, this is kind of the same idea, but we are only going to use the very top of the tree. We're not going to use all the other layers. We're just going to use the tiny top, which is just going to be our tiny tree. So again, this is where you could decide if you want to do 2 or 3. I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking 3 because in my mind, I visualize them being kind of overlapping one another. So when I make up my cards to do with you, I have some idea what I'm doing, but not all. It's kind of fun to be able to, at the moment, decide what you're going to do, depending on what it looks like and what to do next. Okay, so we'll decide in a minute if we want 2 or 3. Oh, it's Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Okay, so now we're going to have some trees. So here, oops, we could overlap some trees. So we could put 3, or we could put 1 over here. What do you guys think? 2 and 1, or overlap 3. Oop, and there they just bounced out of place. Tell me what you think. And then this is also another choice. We could have used the Santa hat as well. Lots of choices. 2 and 1? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I know overlap 3. Okay, well, let's get 2 and then we'll see where we're going. Anybody else want to break the vote? 1 and 1. So we got, I can put some more glue underneath, but I just want to kind of get an idea. Oh, 2 and 1. Okay, I think we're having the vote. So far leading 2 to 1. Okay, 2 and 1. There we go. We got our vote. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put that one up there. So now you could go back or you could leave it so that there's a little bit raised. I mean, obviously it's still moving, it's still drying, but you could do it down more permanently or you can leave it like that. And then of course you could put embellishments. Well, there's all kinds of things you could do. You could take the star. Oh, I think I like that. Should we use the stars, ladies? Let's have a look here. Oops, it's sticking. I'm trying to focus and getting this on my pick. Let's see what it looks like. Even 1. Should we put 1 on there? Because that one will be too high. So maybe we should just put it on 1. Yes, stars on all. Do you think we could do it? I think we can put it on that one that I put, or can we slide it down a little more now? Let's see if we still got time. Nope, not enough time for that, but let's see. Maybe we just won't pull it down so much. I gotta put another piece of glue under there. Okay, well, we got all 3. We made it work. Oops, too much glue. Of course, that's going to take a little time to hold down, but there we go. Those star embellishments, they've been disappearing so much. So nice to have them back. So there we go. Now, 1 more. So this color, I've got, where's my bone folder? Oh, right in front of me. Shaded Spruce. I like this color for Christmas. And you can use the Joy of Christmas with this one as well as I did there with the Garden Green. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to put that one on there. And there's the music notes again. Oh, I think my glue. I've been busy lately. Okay, so now we're going to put that on there. Oh, don't close it up. And where's my silicone mat? By the way I'm going, I better make sure I've got that underneath. Okay, little glue here. And again, just make sure you don't get it too far inside, because you want your gift card to be able to smoothly go in there and not be hard to get in and out. Okay, so now we're going to move that out of the way. And of course, we put our inside. But here, this is again where you could choose whatever folder. It's hard to say. And then I have some other options. This one is from our Noel, and I just got a few pieces to punch out, but I thought maybe that would look nice. The other thing you could do is, where is my Christmas? Right here. You could also color these presents or the poinsettia. So that is another thing that you can do with this set as well. So which way are we going to go? Should we put these guys on, or should we do the Santa hat? So you could put them on like this. And then you could put, well, you could choose if you wanted to put an embellishment there. You love the greenery? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on there like that. Yes, it's nice to have. I don't know if you saw the card I did quite a while ago. I did use this and I made it into a wreath, which is kind of cool that you can, oh, Well, you look at, I didn't even put this on yet. Oh boy. Getting too excited here to show you all of these. Okay, so now maybe this is a good idea before I put the next one on. Guess we hadn't decided which one for sure. But I think the snowflake will look better with that. Okay, now we can put glue on this one. But you can see how the Santa hat would be quite adorable as well. So many opportunities to use all your dies and stamps. Okay, now we're going to put this one so that it can, I think I'm going to go this way. I kind of want the stems to be together. Okay, let's get those pieces, don't want to go off of there. Let's spread out our variety in case you're just catching us and didn't catch all of them. Now, these all don't have the Velcro enclosures yet. Well, we better put the post. I got too much stuff here now. I can't see anything. Huh? Okay, well, maybe they're right here. No, they're not. Okay, well, we'll just put this on. But here we have, I'm going to put these down here so I can help hold them down. But like I said, I will have these on my blog tomorrow, so you'll see all of them. So we've got the trees, and we have our polar bear, and we have our gingerbread man, and then we have our 2 polar bear ones that we did. Oh boy, they don't all fit on there. Well, we'll kind of put this one here. So there we go, ladies. Which one is your favorite? It's kind of hard to choose, isn't it? All right. Well, be sure to check my blog tomorrow and check out the measurements. And if you make some of these, be sure to post them either on our Share It Saturday. Oh, polar bears for sure. Okay. Good, Suzanne. Or if you want to post them as comments, please do that because I'd love to see what you create. All right. Thanks, ladies. Bye for now. Oops.